So this little scamp's I was fishing this years ago actually, like a long time ago, up in the hillocks in the Scottish borders where I used to fish, and it's basically a cocky Bonddu, but it's got a pearl and gold wing rather than the white feather slips that you see in the original version. Easy to tie, very easy to tie, but very effective, and one that works with both brownies and it works for both brown trout. I'm just checking I've got the bits and pieces here. For brown trout and for rainbows. I really like it. You fish them in the top dropper, that's where I prefer to fish it. Can fish it in the point, but I prefer it in the top dropper. Just a really good fly. And like I say, it'll work well on both, so let's go ahead and tie them. I've just got all my bits and pieces organised. So the first thing I do is I'm going to stick a small short shank special. This is an 8, which is the same size as a 12 in the vise. And I prefer it on the bronze hook. I used to try it with a silver hook. I quite like silver hooks actually for brownies, but this hook just seems to be a little bit better. Now I've lost, bear with me, because I've lost my peacock kettle. Oh, stuff everywhere. So, healthy bunch of peacock kettle there. Stick that and get ready. So I'm going to start with a black tying thread. And I'm going to come down, stopping at the opposite the point, and then I come in with this stuff, oval tinsel, gold. This has got to be the butt section. Keep the body the same, so secure that. Now you've got to come down. Just as it starts to bend, that's enough, and then come back up. You can use gold holographic. I just like this stuff. It's far more robust, trust me. Now you can, if you want, just use that as the rib. I prefer to use a thinner rib of material. It makes the fly a lot less bulky. So there you go, that's that bit. I've then got a thin gold tinsel. I'm going to catch that in on your side, winding up. I give myself a lot of space at the head because I've got a lot of bits and pieces to get in there. And then I've got my peacock kettle. Just fold it over, one strand, fold it over. And so, up to the head, and I'll just secure that there. Winding up, touching turns, and then secure. So the cocky Bonddu is originally designed as a pan to replicate the cocky Bonddu beetle. However, where I fish, you never see them, but it really works well on wild trout. Come up with my rib, quite close touching turns. No touching, but you get what I'm saying. And then secure. Don't let it go back in itself. And then just twizzle that off. I like hen. So I've got some hen here. Really nice colour. Contrast against that body. One feather, and just take all the flue away from the bottom, and then with your hackle pliers, just the tip of your hackle pliers, get in the tip and then stroke the fibres back away from there. Trim that, give us a little tying point. And then catch that in. Coming to the head. Again, stick a whip finish in. And then when you're winding the hackle, stroke the feather fibres back into the side so every wrap's in front of the previous, if that makes sense. Try not to get any feather fibres trapped. It's quite difficult with hen. It's soft and webby and it'll want to turn. There's 2. There's 3. Secure it on my 3rd. Come up. Snip that off. I'm just parking the feathers back just a touch. I've then got this stuff. My mate Paul Clydesdale sent me this. He uses it for his roach, gold roach, a silver roach, but it's a gold, a little bit of pearl mylar through it, flash, and I didn't want a lot of this stuff at all, so a little bit of pearl, a little bit of gold, and I'm only going to take a tiny bit, that much, tend a lot. And you can bring it up under the thread, or you can just, as you would with anything else. There you go, place it on the top. You can if you want, oh god, there you go. You can if you want, there you go, secure it again. Double this back. You didn't need a lot. To be fair, I can probably get away with doubling that back. So I'll bring the wraps towards the eye a little bit and then bring them back to make sure you've not got a big bulky head on it. And then tidy up the head area. That's him. And get a whip finish. And then I'm going to come in a little bit of super glue on the head. You can see how that goes over the back of the fly. I don't need a lot. And then I'm just going to come up, separate all my hackle fibres and cut the same length as the hackle. There you go. That's him. That's my little sparkler coachman, and what a great fly it is. There's a lot of wet flies that really benefit for a little bit of flash. For some reason where I fished, the white of the original coachman wing, it kind of put the fish off. Probably because they're just never used to seeing it. Might be different down in Wales, but I forgone the wing slips and went with this little bit golden pearl sparkle. I really hope you enjoyed that. If you're a subscriber, thanks ever so much. Massively appreciated. If you're not a subscriber, then please do. It's very much appreciated. And maybe share this video with any of your brown trout fishing pals. I really hope you enjoyed that, folks. If you did, please be kind enough to subscribe. Take care. Bye-bye.